first part of the 19th century, Westerly had a bustling downtown. People came to shop in the many different retail stores that existed then. One of the most popular businesses in downtown Westerly was the Vars Brothers Pharmacy. Lunch counters were a common feature in drugstores up until the 1960s, and Vars' lunch counter had become a popular gathering place for people to socialize and gossip. Lois Vars, the third generation of Vars pharmacists, ran the business for 12 years until it closed in 1974. This is her story.
This is the page I thought people would be interested in. My grandfather was the best known of any of the relatives. He was a manufacturing pharmacist. In other words, he made citrate of magnesia and all of these different essences and elixirs, your vanilla extract. This is Enoch W. Vars. And these are all some, anyway, of the different labels that he had. His paregoric, magnetic, toothache cordial. I have to find out what was in that.
Okay, good morning. I'm here, Tom Galusho, president of the Westerly Historical Society, with Lois Vars, who's kind enough to join us this morning for our oral history project, Reflections. And good morning, Lois.
Good morning.
So tell us a little bit about the origin of your family. We'll start with grandparents and parents.
My mother's family, Aikens, came over from Scotland, from the Aberdeen area, not very far from Balmoral Castle, in about 1885, maybe. And my grandfather came over to work in the quarries, in Smith quarries. The Italians were the artists, and the Scottish people were over here doing the paving stones and things like that. My mother came from a large family, and she was the last of this family, and was, I think, brought up as a pampered little kid. Was very pretty, very charming, had beautiful skin, like the Queen, and beautiful blue eyes and a lot of sparkle.
So what are your plans going forward?
Just to keep living. No, just to have a good time. I've taken up the piano. I took up Nantucket basketry after I retired from the university and had, maybe 15 years. I've got more baskets than anybody needs, but I enjoyed that, and then suddenly thought I've got to cut out this nonsense. And I've been taking piano again for the past 8 years or so with a fabulous teacher who is strict as she can be and just really makes me work. But it's something that I really love. And so that's taken up a lot of time. And that got me through the pandemic. I didn't have any trouble with that COVID pandemic business. I had the piano to practice and the house to keep clean, and I like to read, and I've always got stuff to do.
The legacy of the Vars name continues today at the new building which houses the College of Pharmacy at the University of Rhode Island. Lois Vars and her late husband, Bill Mason, donated a room in honor of their fathers, who were both pharmacists. Lois and her brother, Clarence, donated a bench in the medicinal garden to honor their grandfather, Enoch Vars, the first Vars pharmacist and one of the founders of the College of Pharmacy. In May of 2022, Lois Vars was one of only 8 people and 3 women inducted into the College of Pharmacy's Hall of Fame.